Right guys, welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I'm Adam. This is Manchester United's top 5 January transfer targets. Yes, in this video I will go through some names that I think could be on Manchester United's shopping list for this January transfer window. Now there's been loads and loads of names linked to and from the club, hundreds if you were to name them all, but I've been going through all the rumours, trying to figure out which ones might have something in it, which ones you guys want to happen as well, calculating that all into my head, and I've made a top 5. So I'm going to get stuck into my top 5 right now, but if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and of course, after you've seen my 5, get your 5 in the comments below. In at number 5, it's Lucas Moura, Paris Saint-Germain's winger. The Brazilian previously rejected a move to Manchester United before signing for Paris Saint-Germain. And it's seen an interesting reaction from Manchester United fans to the rumours linking him with a move to Manchester United. Now apparently Manchester United want him in on loan. Paris Saint-Germain only want a permanent move. Lucas Moura only wants Manchester United, but he does want a permanent move too. It would be looking around £40 million for Lucas Moura. And I think that is a bit of a risk on a player that hasn't played much football this season and isn't proven in the Premier League. But any player would struggle to get into that front line at Paris Saint-Germain. Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani. It'd be difficult to get into there for any player. So it's understandable that he's looking for a move. Even a good player like Pastore is also looking for a move. So I don't think that makes him a bad player like some have suggested. But what I would say is it's a bit of a risk and a loan move makes sense. And I can understand United being a bit hesitant on splashing the dough on Lucas Moura. Nevertheless, it wouldn't be a bad signing and he's in at number 5 in my top 5. In at number 4, we've got Bordeaux's Malcom, another winger from France. Yes, Malcom has been linked with Manchester United for a while now, and I know a lot of you guys want this move to happen, particularly man like Statman Dave. He's got 7 goals, 4 assists in 18 appearances for Bordeaux this season. He's a tricky winger, he's got goals in him, assists, he's got skill, pace, everything we need down that right hand side. But one thing is, he's very young, he's very unproven, and he's a very raw talent, which would leave me asking, is it the right time to sign Malcom? Which is why he's so low on my top 5 list. He's in at number 4 because I'm not sure really whether it's the right time, whether Jose is the right manager for him. And also, when you look at it as well, you've got to ask yourself, like, do we need Malcom right now? We've got the likes of Martial, Rashford, also very, very young. We need proven quality. We need goals, we need assists guaranteed. And I don't think Malcom gives us that, although he'd be a good signing. He's in at number 4. In at number 3, and I promise you it's not going to be all wide men, but this one is Riyad Mahrez of Leicester City. Now like I was saying with Malcom, with Moura, Manchester United need proven goals, proven assists, proven in the Premier League, and that is exactly what Riyad Mahrez is. He's also available in the Champions League as well, which would be great news to Jose Mourinho. But United need width, and Riyad Mahrez would give us that. United need creativity, and Riyad Mahrez would give us that. United need someone to make chances for Romelu Lukaku, and Riyad Mahrez would give us that. He may be a little bit of a short-term filler, a short-term solution for that right-hand side. I don't think he's going to offer us, 4 or 5 years of service. He doesn't seem like that kind of player to me, but it seems like a player that would really thrive of playing at Old Trafford for Manchester United. I think he's a player that the other players in our team would really enjoy playing with, and I think he's someone that could make a difference. We'd probably have to spending up 40, 50 million pounds on him, which would probably turn Manchester United off the idea of signing him. And I don't think it's actually a move that's going to happen. But this one had to get into my top 5 because the amount of people that have been in the comments on my transfer videos saying they want Mahrez, the sheer number of you guys means he makes the top 5. Riyad Mahrez is in at number 3. In at number 2, it's Meza of Arsenal. Yes, could Manchester United bring him in this January? It's a possibility. We could offer Arsenal 30, 35 million and say, hey, give us Meza Ozil right now instead of waiting to the summer where you're going to lose him for free. Of course, we could also make an agreement with Meza Ozil to sign him in the summer. We could make that agreement in January. That counts as a January transfer, right? It might not be totally above board if we go knocking on his door and saying to him, hey, here's an offer, take it in the summer, happy days, we'll see you then. But it could happen, and we know these things go down in football. Meza Ozil could also be somebody that replaces Mkhitaryan. He's been linked with a move out of the club. He's very like Mkhitaryan though, in that they haven't really got that consistency that Manchester United need. But would Meza Ozil rise to the challenge of playing for Mourinho again? We know that they've had their differences in the past, but they've also had a very good relationship in the past as well. And it's a move that kind of makes sense. It makes sense for one thing alone, and that it would wind up Arsenal fans. Do you remember when they signed him? It was like they won the World Cup, Champions League, everything rolled into one. So imagine what they'd do if Manchester United took them off him. It'd be absolutely hilarious. For that reason alone, Meza Ozil is in at number 2, but also it makes sense for a lot of footballing reasons. I know we've got a couple of number 10s, but if Mickey does leave, we need creativity. If Jose can get consistency out of him, I think Ozil would make sense. Now, in at number 1, it is Alexis Sanchez. Yes, now look, before I go anywhere, I do not think Manchester United are going to sign Alexis Sanchez. But there are reasons that I'm going to tell you now that mean he has to be number 1 on this list. There are so many reasons. First of all, what have I been saying throughout this whole video? We need proven players. We need proven Premier League quality. We need proven world-class quality. We need goals. We need assists. Alexis Sanchez has that. We need a player that wants to fight for the shirt. Alexis Sanchez will fight for whatever shirt he is wearing. We've seen him do it at Arsenal, and he doesn't even want to be there. Also, Manchester City want him. If Manchester City want him, and we can get him from under their noses, which, as I say, is very unlikely, that would be a big, big move for Manchester United. It would certainly be a psychological blow to Manchester City. It's not going to make a difference to where the title goes this season, probably. It's not going to make a difference at all. But it would be a blow to them in that they're thinking they've got a player. Alexis Sanchez is definitely coming in, whether it's in January or the summer, and then Manchester United swooping right under their noses and taking. It sounds a little bit too much of a dream to actually come true. But for all those reasons, the fact that we're taking a player off Arsenal, for fuck's sake. Imagine that, taking another player off Arsenal. Remember the last time that happened, Robin van Persie. Taking a player from under City's noses, our big, big rivals, that's another good reason. We'd get him for an absolute bargain of £35 million if we were to bring him in now. Also, he's proven Premier League quality, goals, assists, everything. So that's why it has to be my number 1. Even if deep down, I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway guys, that has been my top 5 January transfer targets for Manchester United. What do you guys think? Make sure you're getting your comments in below. Who is your top 5? Who is your top 1? Who do you want Manchester United to sign this January transfer window? And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Manchester United are going to sign anybody. I really don't think we're going to sign anybody. I just don't. I think it always goes down like that. And I'm happy for us to wait until the summer. It's not like we're going to win the league now. So let's wait till the summer and get the players that we actually want. But if there's any chance that we can get someone like Sanchez or Ozil, then we have to be interested. We have to be ready to take that opportunity. So it's no surprise United are sniffing around, even if the deals do look very, very unlikely. Anyway guys, I have been AdamMcKola. This has been the top 5 Manchester United January transfer targets. If you want to see me do any of the top 5s, top 10s, get them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe into AdamMcKola TV. Like, comment and share. And for now, I'm AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.